And here we are. The AI is going to have to try pretty hard to keep this victory from us. Cleopatra's final dominance of history is all but permanently etched in stone. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our In Denial series. What a comeback, right? Like, after probably one of the more challenging starts that I've faced in my time with Civilization 6 on or off YouTube, to have things turn around to the extent that this series has turned around, it's just been a lot of fun. So we have a bomber heading across this bay, the Rheic Ocean, to hit Toddenny. And Toddenny is likely to fall, I would guess, this turn. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we have several... Yeah, let me go ahead and... I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'd rather fire on Toddenny, to be honest. Because we can just end this city's whole career right now. All right, so with that, we're in a much better position. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and just attack this tank with my anti-tank army. That's what it's made for. And now we have the city surrounded. So it's just a matter of which do we want to give the... Which unit do we want to give the attack order to? I'm going to give it to this tank here. That way we'll have the supply convoy centralized between all my units. So Toddenny is now under Egyptian control. I could raise it, but I'm going to keep it. It's going to rebel in 4 turns at the moment, unless I do something about that. Let's see. Yeah, we got a 4-turn rebellion on the way. So what I'm going to need to do is... First of all, it looks like we have some governor titles. Not just the one. Let's go ahead and reassign you to Toddenny. Now we have a rebellion in 14 turns, so it's not much better than it was. But let's see if there's anything we can do here. We can purchase a monument, and now the rebellion is... Let's see if we can jog its memory a little bit. Still 14 turns. Interesting. So we might have to hit some additional cities. That's 14 turns. We have more than enough time, and the game's going to end sooner. But let's go ahead and research future tech. Also grants all of your cities plus 5% production towards city projects each time it is completed. Can be completed multiple times, increasing your points toward the score victory. Love it. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and research some of these older techs just to get them done. Alliance with the Monitor has ended, I know. All right, so we moved Victor. Let's go ahead and build a lighthouse in this city. Then we can build a sewer so that it grows more quickly, and buy a shipyard because we have so much freaking gold. And now we'll build a seaport there. Now, Pharsalos, I can buy a number of things there. Let's go ahead and build an airport, though. And next, if we really want the city to do well, I would say what we need to do is repair... Let's repair the granaries to have the food and the housing. But I want to start getting my military engineers over that direction. I have an airlift available to me. Not one that I can really use, though. So let's just go ahead and send them straight along our ground routes. Yeah, we're going to build a farm there. That has been the plan for a moment. This mobile SAM, I just want them to move along the ground at a normal rate. All right, Spec Ops Army, I want you to fly in this direction. That's going to be quite a powerful unit when it finally enters the fray. But right now, there's not a lot that it can do. fishing boats are improved, and we have a brand new spy in Rockadet, probably, yeah, because we had that spy in the city that just got taken. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put this in the city of Nyagasola, which is a little bit more distant. It's closer to one of our cities, and we could potentially create some havoc there. I'm going to just send all of my military engineers south. All right, Edfu, I want you to trade with Rockadet. We're going to get a fishing boat going there. We do need more power in that particular city, but that's known. Okay, modern armor army. There's a lot that we can do with this. If I attack this unit, though, this modern armor army is vulnerable to attack from both of these encampments. So I think the next city that needs to fall is going to be probably Niani, which is their capital. That would be the smartest thing to do. So I think one of the best things that I can do at this particular moment in time would be to begin pillaging the area to the maximum possible extent. This is gonna be rough. Not for me, though. It's gonna be rough for them. Alright, so we have a destroyer fleet that is now definitely in range of one of their cities. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do because it's not a full armada. Alright, so they're attacking planes to come at Toddenny. You know what I can do? I can move my jet fighter up and actually have them participate more directly in the fighting now. Oh man, they moved a tank in? That was a stupid move. I mean, credit where due. They're trying. They've got a battleship and a battleship fleet in range. So it does seem like they have some ships that might have some defensive capability, but not enough. We are 4 turns away from finishing this particular aid request, which is going to give us the victory. We're 2 turns away from finishing the exoplanet expedition. So things are going really quite well. The Nubian people speak highly of our own. Let us to formalize our friendship. Yeah, sure. We can keep our friendship alive. That's not a problem. I don't need to have as many alliances anymore. We've satisfied the air power agenda for Ambiorix. That's nice, I guess. World Congress. All right, so this is where things could get interesting. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide +4 gold to the sender. I can go ahead and cancel any trade routes going to Mansa Musa. Let's just vote for that. Let's go ahead. See, they can now vote to get me to lose diplomatic victory points. And so I'm going to vote all in to gain 2 diplomatic victory points. And if I win, then I win the game right now. 8 minutes into the episode, which that would not be the plan. So we can vote for the climate accords as well, which will be another thing that give me diplomatic victory points. So, I mean, this is pretty much inevitable at this point. We could ban the production of coal power plants. I will go ahead and do that, but I'm not going to put in any additional points. All right, let's vote. They will probably vote me down. The AI is programmed to keep me from winning the diplomatic victory pretty aggressively. All right, we lost some population in this city up here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so we lost 2 diplomatic victory points there, but we're about to gain them back. So now it looks like a Monitor is getting trade bonuses. Oil power plants have been banned. But just production of them, and climate accords have been passed.
The ultimate end of any ideology is totalitarianism.
All right, so policy-wise, there's nothing I want to change right now. I'm happy with my policies as they are. Climate accords are going, so basically we just need to do as much as we can to help with the climate. That's the plan. All right, extra combat strength versus land units. Yes, please. Oh my god, this is going to be funny. What were you going to try? Run that by me again? All right, let's go ahead and pillage for faith here. A couple different things I could do here. First of all, I'm going to pillage this trade route. Get wrecked. All right, so we just need to hit Niani at this point, so it's a matter of, first of all, sinking this battleship fleet right now. And then having our units further in position, ready to just annihilate the city's defensive capabilities. So let's do that. Oh my god, this is gross. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move my mechanized infantry just to here. They will be vulnerable to attack. Toddenny is going to have a rebellion in 18 turns, but I think we'll have control of the capital before then. Also, I can definitely move this unit. We're going to rebase this jet fighter in Toddenny, which is freaking funny. We have... Hang on, where do we have that bomber stationed? Here, right? No, it's in... No. Here it is. It's in Memphis. So we're going to rebase you. Oh, I can't rebase them. And I can't deploy them. It didn't quite work the same way. Sad day. So we're just going to have to attack directly. Oh, what a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame. So let's go ahead and attack the encampment so that we can further... Hang on. Let's take a look at the diplomatic victory and see how close we are. We should be 16 to 20 points. Yeah, 16 to 20. So this is expected. The game definitely, the AI is programmed to prevent you. Like, they'll all work against you to keep you from getting the diplomatic victory. So I wasn't necessarily expecting it to go through. All right, let's go ahead and just build a stadium in Sparta. All right, so we need to continue working on Toddenny as much as possible. We're just going to keep those units in position. Modern armor army. I'm just going to fortify them in place. All right, now here, this is where things get interesting. I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, I want you to gain sources. That's an important spy that's in position there. Now, I have this Spec Ops army, which they don't know exists. Remember, the Spec Ops army is that wonderful unit that is not detected unless there's an enemy right next to it. It's cloaked, basically, which is glorious. So, a couple of things I'm going to do here. We're going to build railways to better connect this area here. And we're going to start building railway through Tenochtitlan's territory. Makes the most sense. We're going to rebuild farms in this area. I love that we're ending the series on this note. I really do. It's great to have a nice conflict as things finish up. I don't think, I don't know that it'll necessarily end this episode, but if you're watching this episode and the thumbnail says final episode, then you already know. I don't know yet as I'm playing, but it seems like we're moving in that direction. So this spy... I want you to head to... Hang on, where is there another city with a governor? The city of... It looks like... Ooh, Todmecca. Or Timbuktu. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and help in Timbuktu. That's a really good idea. Let's move that military engineer down, and it looks like we do have the ability finally to build an offshore wind farm and start powering Edfu. Don't quite have power yet, but we will soon. Let's go ahead and pillage. Start wrecking this city as much as we can. And then almost to the next turn. Ah, nuclear submarine has arrived. 2 turns away from the nuclear submarine fleet, so now we can just have it wait for the arrival of its accompanying units, and look where that look where they are. They're going to be able to just roll in and start destroying stuff. Oh my god, I love this so much. Words cannot describe how happy all of this makes me. This is fantastic. All right, now, I think I have, getting close, I have mobile SAM units that I need to bring into position in order to shoot down some of these other units, so I can definitely work on that. Toddenny has a rebellion in 20 turns, so it's actually, the rebellion is getting more distant at this point, which is hilarious. By the way, the exoplanet expedition is going to launch at the beginning of the next turn. That's going to happen. So then we just have to get it moving along. No, we're not friends. I could say no and stop asking to him, to be honest, and I'm tempted to. There's the exoplanet expedition. Space race project which travels through deep space at 1 light year per turn to spread humankind to another star system.
Why is a woman to be treated differently? Women's suffrage will succeed, despite this miserable guerrilla opposition.
Oh yeah. So, choose civic. All right, so now... as long as I have the aluminum for it, I can go ahead and just buy a Lagrange laser station, which helps without any kind of power cost. It's an amazing thing. All right, I'm going to recommission the nuclear reactor in Akhetaten so that we don't have a problem. Let's see how this aid request is doing. It looks like Montezuma might be getting close to winning it, so one thing I'm going to do, it's weird to think about, you know what, hold on. I'm going to send aid. Well, it's going to be over in 2 turns. I'm going to send aid in Akhetaten. I'm risking a lot here because Akhetaten's nuclear reactor is having trouble. But I want to make sure I get these points. Shadet, I want you to go ahead and... let's do a barracks in Shadet. Armory. Alright, and then the military academy will be done in 3 turns. Eritrea. Why don't you go ahead and recommission the nuclear reactor. And then we can buy a sewer here, and then we'll do a flood barrier. So it seems like there was a bit of a storm there that wrecked some of the stuff we had going. Let's go to get a broadcast center going in Mykeeni. Recommission. Ooh. Yeah, you definitely need to recommission your nuclear reactor down there. There's still a coal power plant in Toddenny, which is weird. Why don't you go ahead and just convert... Well, I don't... Yeah, we can't do much in terms of converting the city, but what we can do... Yeah, rebellion in 19 turns. The game's not going to be going in 19 turns. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack with... Well, first of all, hang on. We're going to put that unit in position, and then I want this machine gun to come up here. And the mobile SAM is just going to guard the area, mainly. I don't want to reveal the position of the Spec Ops army, so we're going to have them hold back for just a moment. Alright, this is going to be pretty brutal. I guess I'll go ahead and attack, yeah, with the jet fighters there. My jet bomber, I can... Ooh, promotion available. Yeah, combat strength when defending against anti-air. I didn't even know that promotion was there. So let's go ahead and clear some notifications. Culture is dominant. How are we doing culture-wise? 55 turns until the culture victory. That's how well the culture victory is doing. All right, helicopter army is done, so we can bring them into the fight. Remember, we lost our first helicopter army. Machine gun army is done as well. Brand new machine gun army, which is nice. All right, you're just going to stay put. Not much for you to do right now. I want to keep these guys in position too, mainly because the general is very useful in their current position. So let's now hit that encampment with everything we've got. Nice. All right, so now we don't have to worry about that encampment anymore directly. Let's have that unit fortify right there. Because what we're going to do... Yeah, you fortify too. Because what we're going to do as soon as possible is we're just going to hit Niani with everything we've got, and it's going to fall. Period. This mobile SAM needs to bring up the back. Let's have this machine gun army. That one's finally entering the fray. Okay, so we have some definite opportunities here to get our rail network connected so that units moving in for reinforcement can do so more effectively. So we're kind of doing so in cooperation with Montezuma, and it's great. All right, I need to get a geothermal power plant built there. Missile Cruiser Armada will be in range before much longer at all. Destroyer fleet, I want you to pillage those fishing boats. All right, you gain sources in Timbuktu, please. Yeah, I wish this destroyer fleet had a little bit more gusto. I wish it was an armada. It's not at the moment, so it's not able to do much damage against Dia. But as soon as the Missile Cruiser Armada arrives, I'll be able to do a little bit more. So that combat is going to do some damage that I can't really afford to take too much of. We're going to gain sources in Niagasola and go to the next turn. Yeah, good luck with that. They just attacked my anti-tank army with a tank. You can't make this up. All right, so yeah, that's going to do some damage, but that's also going to give me some experience. I have SAMs. How did you survive? That's what I want to know. Those are SAMs against old school fighters. Oh, really? You want peace? No. No. Sorry. You are the one who decided to make the end of my series entertaining. You're not going to take that from me now. You don't get to control my destiny like that, Mansa Musa. You dug your grave. Now your capital and you get to lie in it. This is my first time ever playing as Cleopatra on the channel. I am not going to be less annoying than I should be. Yeah, look at them all. Look at them all. Alliance level with Montezuma has increased. What?
There is nothing like a dream to create the future. The release of atom power has changed everything except our way of thinking. The solution to this problem lies in the heart of mankind. If only I had known, I should have become a watchmaker.
Oh, Albert. All right, so this combination, I might actually get an additional promotion here. Almost. Not quite. All right, Modern Armor Army. Double support bonus. Hell yes. Jet Bomber. Wait, are you a brand new unit? I think you are. Nice. Combat strength when defending versus fighter class. Now let's just give you defense versus anti-air. This jet fighter has +2 range. Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I had a jet fighter unit that powerful. All right, let me see what our bonuses are with Montezuma now. Level 3 military alliance. +5 combat strength against units of players at war with you and your ally. Shared visibility, +50% production towards military units when you and your ally are at war. Units start with a free promotion. That's what it was. That's what it was. We get a free promotion. Oh my god. That's insane. 10 to 13 turns until the next era. Future Civic. All right, so I think we've probably locked in the victory here. Ooh, they're coming fast, though. I mean, I don't think I have a choice but to try and recommission now. He might win it. I could... You know what I could do? Just to make sure I lock this victory in? Oh, can I not trade with him while I'm at war? I literally can't send him gold directly. But then again, Montezuma can't either. So let's send aid here from Thebes, and maybe that will be enough to just finish it off. All right, let's buy the broadcast center with faith. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we need power here. So let's go ahead and get a builder going, and we'll be able to do some additional work with wind farming. Now let's get a builder in Phocaea, because that's clearly needed in Phocaea. Alright, then we'll do an encampment in Olympia. Heh is still... We still have a few cities that are following old religions, so hang on. Sparta. Train some inquisitors, please. Let's get that taken care of. And then we'll do an aerodrome in He. That's an obvious opportunity. We have 8 new envoys, and we can take Cahokia away from Mansa Musa right now. Bye-bye. We get the era score for it as well, which is freaking funny. All right, listen, I'm glad that you, like, have your military engineer there, but I hope you actually do the job that I'm trying to do right now. Kind of need that. All right, jet bomber is ready for another run. I'm going to go ahead and hit Niani now with the jet bomber. This machine gun army is definitely going to hit this mechanized infantry unit. It's not a corps. It's not an army. It's just a unit, and it's going to die now. Hilariously and badly. Bye-bye. Have a nice life. All right, so Niani is very likely to fall now, and this is why. I have all of my rocket artillery units trained on the city. The jet fighter can't do anything this turn, but hold on. All right, the mobile SAM is finally in position to actually do a little bit of help. Machine gun army is on the way up. All right, we can fire with that unit. Now they know it's here. So I need to move this mechanized unit up. I'm going to go ahead and use my modern armor army to take the encampment. It's mine now. We have a builder as well. Also noticed that we are going to have full loyalty in Toddenny very soon, so things are going well here. Alright, so now we have Niani surrounded. It's telling me it's a stalemate now. Gonna take some hits. This is a little bit of a sacrifice here to bring some of these units into the fore. All right, this helicopter army. When those helicopter armies arrive, let me tell you, it's going to be rough. All right, I'm going to bring the Spec Ops army back one tile just to keep them out of harm's way. We're 31 minutes into the episode, but I'm feeling pretty good about where we are right now, so we're going to just keep on going for a minute. Let me bring this unit out to... I could technically have them heal in Kamoon's territory if I buy a little bit of territory in the area, in the water specifically. Alright, so they're gonna hit this unit here, it seems, which is the sensible thing to do. What'd be interesting is to see if they can manage to actually hurt any of my units. I rather doubt it. But I did kind of push hard to do some damage to Niani, so if we lose any units in this war, it'll be now. Honestly. Alright, so the aid request mission is about to end. Oh, it looks like Montezuma took it. Montezuma took it. So Montezuma is now at 13 of 20 diplomacy points. So yeah, the diplomatic victory maybe is not as likely as I was thinking. But the science victory is almost unavoidable. All right, so this helicopter army is promotable. Let's go ahead and give them additional strength versus any cavalry. Missile Cruiser Armada has a promotion as well, but I can't do anything with them. That's fine. All right, so let's get this done. It looks like they have a lot of units in the area. I want to go ahead and have the Spec Ops army do some additional damage. We're going to have this machine gun army fire. We'll have the rocket artillery army fire. We'll have the other rocket artillery army fire. Or maybe we will. There we go. I'm actually going to do just a little bit of pillaging here before I go too crazy. Looks like he has Broadway here, which is hilarious. Alright, Niani is going to fall. And that's the end of his capital. So, Toddenny should fall to our control. Or, it's already in our control, but it should fall to... It should become loyal to us in the next few moments. Let's go ahead and keep the city of Niani. Full loyalty in 9 turns for Niani. Now, I would imagine there would start to be some issues as well with... Hang on, let me make sure I'm not giving a Monitor dominance over me religiously. We have 9 civs converted to Passaget. Has to become the predominant religion for every civilization. I really think a religious victory would almost be more interesting in situations where, like, you only had to take half, you know, rather than converting all. All seems like a lot. All right, so we've captured that capital. That's 2 capitals we've now taken. Now, Rockadet, let's go ahead and launch the Lagrange station. We need to recommission the nuclear reactor in Swinet. I can go for a holy site here, but I don't know that it would do that much good. Let's do a builder. There's probably more we can do in that regard. Research lab, broadcast center. Aerodrome, there's not really a spot for one. I'll just train another missile cruiser armada in Memphis and not feel bad about it. Let's buy a stadium in Megara. And I've got a builder ready here, so now is the perfect time for me to get a seastead going there. That'll really help production in this city. You know what? I will build an industrial zone. Yeah, that's actually a really good spot for one. Let's do it. All right, we're going to repair the monument in Niani. All right, so we have some cities down here that still follow other religions. Let's go ahead and clear that to the best of our ability. Yeah, Pharsalos. And we also... Oh, there we go. Finally something for our debater to do. Bye-bye. That's not particularly challenging. Let's get that geothermal plant built. And let's... All right, so you're not going to build that. You're just going to sit there. Okay, great. Thank you. There's an opportunity for them to build the final link between all these railways, and they're just sitting there. Why you do this? Probably because they don't have the coal for it, would be my guess. But it's still annoying. All right, so this builder... You can do a lot with this. Let's go ahead and just buy a solar farm there. Next city that's going to fall? I don't know. Kind of seems like maybe the next one to fall should be this one. I'm being a little bit more foolhardy with my Spec Ops army right now. Let's see how this goes. Oh, these are both hill districts, are they not? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I just attacked with them this turn anyway. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and just have this unit move up to defend. Same here, so that the Spec Ops army doesn't, you know, take the brunt of anything. Uh-oh. It did the thing where it put 2 units in one spot. That could be annoying later. We'll see how that goes. I'm surprised that's still a bug. I didn't know that. Still a thing, I suppose. All right, so I can build a seastead here, which is another obvious opportunity for one. I can fire on you. I'm going to rebase this fighter in Niani. And then next turn I'll be able to do more with them. Do a little bit of extra rail work. The destroyer fleet will be ready soon-ish. Alright, so that missile cruiser fleet is going to be able to wreak some havoc in the very next turn. Steel Technology, Steel Grade Works, Ace Driver. Okay. Well, Normally I would, I don't know, I feel like we're pretty close to the end. Normally I would push through and try to get to the end of the series because I feel like we're probably within another episode of it or two, and we might have a slightly long finale like usual. Normally that'd be my attitude, but I'm actually getting pretty hungry at the moment, so I should stop so that I can get some food in me. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to send this spy up to a city that... Yeah, let's send him to TAKEBACKS. So we're going to just mess with some cities that are like less within my military reach, because my spies keep getting relocated to places of less value, which is somewhat frustrating. All right, this nuclear submarine armada is now ready to start messing with these guys. All right, let's see what they do here. We're at turn 260. Lots of progress. We've taken their capital. You would think these two weaker cities would fall. Interesting. No, I'm not going to give you any great works. Sorry. Let's just refuse deal. You gave me all of your awesome great works earlier in the series, and now you're regretting it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sorry. Aid request scored competition has come to an end. Rewards have been awarded to those who participated. Oh. So I did win it. I did win it. I'm back up to 18. Okay, cool. I thought for sure that I lost it. All right. Extra combat strength against... Hang on, let's... Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that double unit situation that occurred, but now I'm in a position where I can just do this. Bye-bye. And also this jet bomber's in position now, so I can hit Autogust pretty easily. Alright, so I'm going to bring this mechanized infantry unit in here. Autogust is going to fall next turn. We also have this machine gun army that's in position right now. I'm going to move this helicopter army into position, and I might be able to do some raiding, not this turn, but next turn. Alright, I'm going to put the SAM right there to defend a little bit. And then it looks like there's a lot of love that this builder could share with various buildings nearby. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. Let me think. Yeah, I'll stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to continue rampaging through Mansa Musa's territory because he was dumb enough to attack me, and I'm just reaping the benefits of it. And I would say, here's where we are right now with the science victory. We are 3 of 33.5 light years. We're building Lagrange stations in a couple of different cities. Some of our cities have had to recommission their nuclear reactors, but those are our biggest production cities, and once they're done doing that, I can build Lagrange stations in additional cities, and those will help the project move along even faster. So next episode, we're most likely gonna wrap this up. I would be surprised if we didn't. I don't see any curveballs coming. I think we're in good shape, so we just get to cruise to victory in our first Civilization series on the channel in a very, very long time, which is freaking great. But let's not count our eggs before they hatch. That's going to be next episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.